No. Hello, and welcome to Powered Casual Presents Hellscape Navigators. I am Ian. I am the DM this week, and with us this week is...
Different than every other week.
Yeah, it is actually different than every other week. Regretfully, Gilda over here will be played by this placeholder image, because regretfully Alyssa's internet went out like a half hour ago. So,
It turns out
yeah, thank you, Spectrum.
it's not good.
The Pro Strat.
Yep.
Our sponsor tonight is
Is Spectrum Communications.
Anybody but Spectrum.
Literally anyone who can provide Alyssa with internet.
Yep.
Yeah,
right now.
if you can get her internet in the next like 27 minutes, that would be
Yep.
ideal.
Hook a girl up.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yep. But alas, the rest of us are here. So we have with us the people with functioning internet tonight are Tom playing Neoma.
And something's gonna happen to Neoma.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Explode.
Ark playing Maleficus. Brian playing Clyde.
Nerd. Oh, wait.
Yeah, the timing was all off, man. And Sean playing Thranton.
I'm upset. I'm normally not last. I don't like this.
I'm trying to spice it up. I mean, normally,
Well,
yeah, Gilda would be after you, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
you know, like,
And picture as Gilda.
Gilda looks very happy though.
yeah, pretty okay with
She
the overall turn
vibing.
of events. Yeah. I mean, it's either that or the powered casual logo, and I think we would all prefer this picture of Gilda instead. So, you know. So what even happened last week, guys? What do you remember?
Oh,
there was
juice.
this big bee.
Oh, juice. That's all I remember.
Yeah, there was a big bee. The big bee got juiced.
Oh, we
juice.
also talked to a dude on a hill that I was not pleased with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is also correct.
Impaled
Oh yeah,
dude
hill
on
dude.
hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a jerk.
Hill Billy. His name was Billy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was 100% his name. I believe you guys took to calling him Jared, which is closer to his real name, but anyway.
His name's Billy now.
So yeah, you did come across the hill that Lulu directed you to, thinking that was where the Bleeding Citadel, where Zariel's sword should be hidden. It wasn't. It was just a hill full of criminals and traitors and murderers and deserters, nailed to iron trees. So a little disappointing. So you guys,
Just a little.
you know, it's like expecting the sword of an archangel, finding snarky,
Just a bunch of dudes.
just a bunch of dudes stuck on some trees. You know, it's like going to the ice cream parlor and finding that they only have coffee. And it's just like it's like coffee flavor. It's like, yeah, you might get it, but it's not.
Is that what you went there for?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
That
like,
does sound like the worst.
yeah. So after that, you drove down towards one of two destinations that Lulu suggested afterward to begin the investigation further, going towards the place where demons are spawned. And on the way, Lulu was almost abducted by a hell wasp, which is exactly how it sounds.
I don't think that almost happened. I think that we handily walloped.
Oh yeah, oh you
the
did.
bug.
You did handily wallop the bug. And then you dissected it,
Mhm.
took most of its appendages and either are ready to make them into weapons or strap them to your car, and juiced it as well. I do believe a little bit of A little bit of juicing happened, and now Gilda, currently absent, is in possession of several vials of bug
Juice.
juice.
Bug juice.
I
Yeah.
didn't do any of that.
Bug space juice.
You supervised. You granted your approval
I
to
am
the
the
process.
supervisor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Both of you supervised.
Okay.
I am the decider.
I am the one who supervises.
Look at me. I'm the supervisor now. One of these days I'll be able to do that in a work setting and hopefully not be fired. And so you guys
We'll have you
decided.
supervise someday.
So-
That's not getting a promotion. That's how you do that, Ian.
Look at me.
Huh. Is that what
I'm
it's
the
called?
supervisor now.
All right. So yes. Okay. We killed a bug,
Yeah,
and
you did.
there's a carcass, and there's
Yep.
juice, and it's gross.
Yep.
And
And you guys got back in the car after strapping the various parts of the bug to the car for later use, and headed off further down south to try and get here-ish. This green area is sort of the area that Lulu indicated. And after several days of driving, not several days, a couple more hours, you decide to sort of take stock. How's everybody actually doing right now, health-wise
Feeling
and
pretty good.
whatnot? Everybody feeling good?
No, I
oh,
missing a couple spells, but otherwise, never
I took
better.
a solid hit, But-
Okay.
just one, so that's
I'm
good.
feeling great.
Okay. Because yeah, it is worth noting now that you guys have been driving around for a while, walking around for a while, there really doesn't seem to be any indicator of the passage of time. Were this back on the surface, you probably would have run into at least one sunset by now, but it's just not happening. So it is completely up to you guys to decide whether or not it's time to take a rest in general. Because day and night are basically non-existent down here. There's just this constant meh.
I'm okay to keep going. If anybody needs some snacks, we can do a short rest, and I can cook some stuff up.
I
How
think
long
I
of a
still have a
drive?
treat from
How-
earlier.
How long of a drive do we think it's going to be to this demon spawning pit? That's the one we're going to, right? The demon spawning pit?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're going to kill baby demons.
So let's see. Let me make sure I've got making sure I'm reading the map right on my side. Granted, everything that you've discovered is that the map is sort of a general term. All right, so you guys left from there. This sort of promontory here was the hill with the trees and the still living dead people on spikes.
I thought that was up further where the cliff is.
Oh, yep, my bad.
Where the mountain is there, yeah.
Yeah, no, my bad. I can't be a weatherman, guys. I'm sorry. My dreams
It's
shattered
okay, we got
right
you
now.
back. We got you
But
back.
yeah, so you guys are here-ish. This promontory. That's right. It's this one up here. And you're sticking relatively close to the river, because you did catch word that this Mount Doom-looking volcano is basically Mount Doom. It's called Bel's Forge, home of Bel, former archdevil of Avernus.
Oh,
So you
yeah,
guys
that's
were
right.
kind of skirting that a little bit, going down more towards the river. So, as far as how far you got, you guys probably are about halfway there at this point. Going by
Are
the
we
map.
also living on a prayer?
I mean,
Whoa.
it wouldn't hurt.
Oh.
You're in hell. Whoa.
All right, well, there goes the stream. We just got shut down.
Yep.
Make it, I swear.
Oh, no, now we got to shut it down.
Whoa! Getting
Alright,
shut
someone
down.
Someone mute Brian.
No,
One of us has to have that power.
Technically,
it's impossible.
it's impossible. But yeah, so you figure if this map is accurate, you're about halfway there.
And how long have we been driving for?
You
Do we
think
think?
you've been driving about a day. Like real hard to tell in without hours or anything, but
Are we feeling any fatigue?
let's see. Actually, I would like everybody remaining in the car, currently present and conscious, to go ahead and make me a Constitution check. Just a regular old Constitution
Initiative.
check.
13.
Okay.
6.
6.
I rolled
17.
I have the highest con in the party, and I rolled a 2.
Bum,
10.
bum, bum,
And you
bam.
have those
Okay.
bonuses.
I'm very
Okay.
tired.
So yeah, this actually works out pretty well. The elf and the half elf actually still feeling pretty spry. But the non-fey creatures, Thranton and Maleficus, you are starting to feel you're not at the level where you would be taking exhaustion, as a game term, but you are starting to feel a little bit ragged, a little bit sleepy.
There's
Can we try and find a cave? Take a nap. I'm
of
hungry.
wonders.
I'm tired.
I am tired.
Well, then have a nap.
I'll take a look around while we're driving and see if I can spot anything that might be a good place to pull over and
Okay.
hide.
All
It's
right.
an
I'll
old
also
meme,
take
but
a
it
look
checks
around.
out.
Okay. All right. So
With the active
Neoma,
perception.
yeah, Neoma and Clyde, you can give me a perception or a survival check.
Ooh.
All right.
For a 5,
All
but
right.
nat 1.
Not great.
11.
11. Okay. So looking around, you're not really seeing any, like a cave or outcrop or really
This is for
anywhere
Tom.
sheltered wise. Do it. Do it.
The anticipation's killing me.
Oh, did you not hear it?
No. There it is.
All right,
That's so
take it.
slow.
see.
I never
So
know when it's loud enough.
that's okay. But yeah, there's so yeah, you're not really seeing any sort of cover. You're in basically an open plain at this point. No landmarks seem to be particularly close. So
Don't worry, I can hold it. I
I mean,
don't
I'll
want to
pull
stop.
over if we need to.
I don't want to stop in the middle of nowhere.
I
Okay.
don't either.
So you keep on driving?
Yep.
Okay.
I never stop.
Okay. So let's see. So Brian, I would like you to go ahead and roll me 2d4 to determine how good the
damage.
course is.
Oh. I'm not taking damage, am I?
Not yet.
Great. How about a 5?
A 5. Okay. And what are the actually no, if it's a 5 it won't be. Okay. Good. We're
A
good.
1 and a 4?
Okay. Sick. All right. So you drive without incident, continuing to follow the river, generally keeping that to the right. Pretty solid navigation strategy. And after what seems to be like another probably 6 hours, like it's long. It's a long ride, long, boring ride. What do you guys do to sort of fill this time?
Sleep.
Alphabet game.
I'm definitely going to have a conversation with the shield.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I would definitely.
Because you got
when
like
start to talk to it, I would be.
This is downtime, baby. That's
yeah,
what this
oh yeah,
is.
100%. The only person actively doing anything is Clyde, and anyone who's done a long distance drive on a highway knows you just basically just gotta not go off the road. Not a lot of concentration required.
Not a lot of road either. It's just all wasteland.
It's not even like on a highway. It's like, on those few roads where you can actively like drive on the beach, like on a hard packed beach. It's like
Mhm.
that.
Like in
Daytona.
Florida.
Daytona.
Like normally it'd be pretty sick, if it wasn't the river Styx on this side. It's really the only danger.
And that we were driving on toenails and bone.
Let's turn this river Styx into river sick.
By barfing in it?
Domo arigato.
Oh, does this car have a radio?
Does
It-
it?
It does not.
It only plays the same song over and over again.
It's just
Life is a
Stardust.
highway.
Yeah. Oh, life is a highway.
no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
No, I
That
wouldn't.
is truly terrible.
I would not do that. Mad Maggie would certainly do that, but I won't do that to you. It's not even the
Hate
real
it.
one. It's just some cover.
Oh no, it's the Rascal Flats cover.
They're just bad
worst.
covers of popular songs.
Oh, that was mean. Anyway,
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, whatever you guys would like to do in your downtime, you feel free to do it at your leisure right now. Like,
Sleep.
what sort of conversation would you have with the shield, Thranton?
So we touched upon the fact that he wants to try and be released, but we didn't really talk too much about how that can happen, or where he needs to go. So I guess. So am I in the back seat still? I'm in the back seat, but I'm sort of like popped out the side.
Yeah, doing that.
Yeah.
Doing that window lean.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have like the shield out in front of me, and I'm just gonna sort of start talking at it like I normally do, and say, "So, where do we need to go to get you released? Is there a specific place that we need to go? Is there a specific thing we need to do?"
Let's see. I don't think there's anywhere in particular that we need to go. We're in Avernus. This is just being on the plane is gonna make me getting out's just all the easier. So there's no. I mean, if you can find some kind of ritual circle of stones or something, then why not give that a shot? Those are always handy. But there's no particular place. As far as what
Okay.
we gotta do, I'm not 100% sure. You don't usually tell the prisoner where the keys are hid,
True. Okay.
Though I wish they
But
did.
are you as powerful as you're going to be, or are you able to, like, as we get to different places, are you able to extend your power further?
As long as I'm in here, or if you let me out.
Right, and I'm strongly considering letting you out. I just don't know how.
I am. All I can do. I am as strong as I can be within the bonds of this shield.
Okay. Well,
I'm gonna reach over and tap Thranton. Just be like, are you talking to the shield again?
yes, and I'll just turn back and continue. um. Yeah, so I guess we're just gonna have to see if we come across a ritual circle of some kind. Because I don't have any other tricks. I don't know how. I mean, I don't think I have any other tricks.
The shield will kind of like consider for a moment. You can kind of feel it sort of like thinking its way around in there. And I just want to check one thing here. So I know that. Okay. And okay.
Can I try casting a spell?
Certainly.
Can I try casting Detect Evil and Good on the shield?
Okay. Yeah, you certainly can do that. And flavor text, like, what does that do in particular? Does that just tell you if something is evil or good, really?
For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet, as well as where the creature is located.
Okay.
So I would think that I'd be able to tell what kind. I don't think that I'd just be able to be like. I think that angels and demons would feel different. So I feel like I'd be able to know which one is which.
Okay. So
You think so?
you turn that on, and how long does that last? 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay. Okay. And unless you decide to drop it. Okay.
Right.
So the first thing you feel when you turn this on is just, it's like somebody just clicked on a bright red light bulb all around your head. Like your head is just surrounded. And you're just like, oh, that's right, I'm in hell. And you don't feel, at first, you don't feel any particular, any individual presences within 30 feet as you guys are driving along. So, good news there. But there is just a pervading sense of evil that you're definitely just soaking up from just the environment. But as you let that sit for a minute, sort of tune it in a little, from the shield you definitely get a fiendish presence.
Fiendish presence. Okay.
Indeed.
Does the
Oh,
shield
and I'm sorry, I also forgot. You do get one very, very strong presence from the hood of your car. Skelly is just an undead beacon up there.
Skelly is lit.
beacon of light?
Yep. Just this
Of
like
goodness.
this like purplish, grayish, not necessarily good or evil, but yeah, you're just like, oh yeah, Skelly, yep, yep, he's there.
Skelly shall lead it.
So you're just like, okay, good, yep, this is calibrated, this is working.
All right. So does the shield notice me cast the spell?
Yes, and it'll just be like, oh, that's close. That's not quite. It's not quite the flavor we need, but I think that's the right sort of direction.
Now I'm gonna be like, well, but it sure seems like you're a bad guy.
Look, I'm gonna level with you. Just because I am an infernal spawn of the first circle of hell does not make me a bad guy.
All right. And I'm gonna like, like in an airplane when they have like the little envelope spot you can shove things in on the back of the seat. I'm gonna turn the shield away from me so his face is facing away and just stuff him into the seat like that. Like, all right, you're going in timeout for a bit.
I'll lean over to Thran and just be like, so we really need to talk about this. What's going on here?
I've got my arms crossed and patting him like he's a bad guy.
Who's a bad guy?
The guy in the shield. Has he not talked to you?
There's no one in the shield. It's a shield.
I'll
How
like
can someone
tap
fit in the
Clyde
shield?
the
Come
shoulder.
on.
I'm gonna tap Clyde on the shoulder. I'm like, there's a guy in the shield, right?
I don't know. I know the shield talks.
Just looking at him like this.
I'm just driving.
Do you want to talk to the shield? Talk to the shield.
I don't think I can talk to the shield.
Just say something to it. Why would I
Okay.
lie to you? Why would I lie?
Your shield.
Hi, Mr. Shield. Does it respond?
Well, hello there.
I was almost hoping it wouldn't.
Who can hear their response? Is this a one-sided conversation like we've observed with Thranton?
It is, yeah, it is one-sided. Technically, it can decide who it wants to talk to. So Thranton, you and Neoma can both hear it. And Clyde. Yeah, we'll throw Clyde into this mix. All three of you can hear the shield say, "Well, hello there."
See?
Ooh. Hello.
I didn't hear anything.
It said hello there.
Where? How? What? How? How
I
do
can't
you?
believe you didn't trust me.
You should
I'm sorry. You
trust-
randomly started talking to a shield one day.
It's a new shield.
I don't. You don't. You didn't talk to your other shield.
The other shield didn't have somebody in it.
Well, forgive me. We were descending into Avernus,
Some things were going
Things
on.
got
I understand.
weird,
It's
and
okay.
you started talking to a shield.
I know.
What got weird?
Yeah, what's weird about this?
All right, Mr. Shield. Who are you? What's going on here? Why
He's
are
a
you talking to
demon.
my friend?
He said he's a demon of the pit, of the ninth circle of bullshit. I don't remember what he said.
What?
The ninth circle of bullshit.
Yeah, it was scary and I didn't like it.
You can call me the Hidden Lord.
The hidden lord.
Yeah.
Does that name ring any bells for me?
Go ahead and do a religion or arcana, your choice.
And while that's happening, I'll sort of tap Maleficus and be like, "See, isn't this wacky?"
I mean, yes, you were all speaking,
5
but
total.
I don't know what you're responding to.
You don't.
It's very wacky.
What? I'll flick the shield and be like, "Talk to everyone." Very rude.
Ting. Right. Okay, fine. I guess if I'm gonna talk to three of you, and you can hear this, Maleficus, if I'm gonna
Oh.
talk to three of you, I might as well talk to 5 of you.
See,
And
What's your name?
a lot of flailing around and
You're like, yeah, I suppose I should just talk to everybody now. Get these introductions over with. I am the Hidden Lord, and I am currently trapped within Thranton's shield.
Well, that's too
And-
bad. I'm a visible lord, and I'm not trapped in any shield. So, zip it.
Side note, really dope of you to say my shield. Thank you, sir. Very nice.
And yeah, Neoma with the 5, nothing. Doesn't ring a bell at all. Sounds cool.
Well, Mr. Hidden
Lord.
Lord.
Mr. Lord.
This car isn't big enough to 2 lords. Let's just throw the shield.
No.
What?
Hmm.
Well, listen, Maleficus, we were getting real close to being cool again, and now you're talking about throwing away my prize shield.
Yeah. I mean, it's clear there's clearly something wrong with it.
It's been very helpful. Unlike some other lords in the car.
Oh, whoa, wait, hold on.
Oh, sick burn.
Who?
You have a lord that is small enough to fit in a shield, and you're saying that, what can he do that I can't?
Wall
I
of
challenge
fire.
him to a lord off.
Lord off. Lord off. Lord off.
All right,
Let's
Pull
do
the
this.
car
Let's
over.
take this outside. Come
pull
on,
the
let's
car
go.
over. Clyde, stop this car.
All right.
I'm gonna hop out of the car, and I'm gonna take the shield and it's got like a little point to it, I'm just gonna stab the point into the ground so it's standing by itself, and I'll just walk away and be like, "There you go."
I will open the car door and step out onto the running board. Give my shade a little pat on the shoulder. Kind of like let Dad show you how it's done.
Yeah, fight your own fight.
And I'm gonna hop down onto the toenails and square off with the shield. My sword at the ready.
Okay. Shield is just planted in
Idle
the.
stance. Like there's a full there's a full on like fighting game idle stance going on here.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the shield to move.
Okay. Well, you do that for a minute or so,
10 minutes of fighting stance.
and the shield remains planted in the soil where Thranton kind of wedged it, and you kind of hear in your brain like, so what you gonna do?
Well, I mean, it's not very sports-like to strike first. By all means, come at me, bro.
Okay, I suppose. And so, real question here, Thranton, just for my purposes.
There is a single charge left, and I would like to use the anytime during your turn the shield can radiate blah blah blah.
Okay, so we're all right. So,
but if you want to use that single charge, feel free.
Okay, no, I'm good. Like I know what I need to know. Maleficus.
Hi.
I would like you to go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this is gonna go great.
While that's happening, Neoma's just like sitting on the window looking over the car and just like, Thranton, what does it do?
You'll see.
17.
Oh. That is very.
This is a throw I should not be good at.
This is that is a very good roll.
Very good.
But it's not good enough.
Nice. All right.
So.
That's a high DC. Dang.
It is a high DC. It is. So you feel an incredible sense of dread for, like, just drop right down over you, just like a cold bucket of water, and you are frightened of the shield. The shield terrifies you.
Fascinating. So I have to move away from it.
Well, you can't move closer. You don't necessarily have to run away from it, but you cannot move any closer to it willingly.
Okay. I flinch a little bit at this, and I start to look afraid. Like that expression comes across my face, but then I just kind of fight it off and try to look mean, even though I'm terrified. And I swap places with my my echo.
Mm-hmm.
Coward.
Now my echo. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean I won't dispute that, but Maleficus would. And so my echo takes my place. I'm hanging off the running board now. Can my echo move towards the shield?
Ooh, this is one of those questions that a DM should be able to answer. Huh. Let's see. I would say.
Well, it is an aura that lasts for a minute.
Yeah, so it's gonna go away eventually. I would probably say, because it would just be broke otherwise, I would say that you cannot move your echo towards it either.
Okay. All right.
Like you feel like you start to like form that thought. No, go in, go get him.
Get him. Yeah, the echo like also looking mean, but like physically can't. Like he like treadmills on the ground.
Mm.
Looks back over his shoulders like.
I'm on the running board just like sweating and trying to will it to move toward the shield.
No good, boss.
She's like an invisible wall in a video game. So good. All right. Well, with that, my I guess my echo will pull out his trusty crossbow.
Okay.
and fire a bolt at the shield.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
That's a 15 to hit.
Okay. Well,
I
we'll
don't know
say
what the
you.
shield has for an AC.
Yeah.
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 What is the ace? What is the armor class of armor?
The shield can't have a shield bonus. It is a shield.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say it's a non-moving target,
But
and
what
you
if the
What is the
shield
AC
and
of
you
held
a-
the shield?
and you didn't whiff. So yeah, you hit the shield. Like the bolt goes and
Cling!
clangs right into it. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a damage roll.
6 damage.
Okay. 6 damage. It just the bolt
Ting.
tings right off. Doesn't really makes maybe a scratch on the shield, one of many, but doesn't really seem to do much more.
Don't worry, I'll buff it out.
Okay. All right.
So as a show of force, I'm just gonna like walk over to the shield, calm and casual as can be,
Mhm.
and pick it up and be like, I don't know, looks like someone won. And I'll like walk a little bit towards Maleficus with it.
Like Maleficus proper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Walk back towards the car. Like
Okay.
not that I'm like walking at you with like an approach, but just like, yeah, all right, and walk back towards the car.
Okay.
And yeah,
Um,
you still feel that fear. So yeah. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I probably press myself up against the car as he does this, and I say, "Yeah, I know who won. It's the one who got a bullseye."
Just like
Your shield lord's nothing but a big target. I don't know what he brings to the group.
I don't know if you want to keep pushing him.
I think I'm with Maleficus on this one. I didn't see the shield do anything, and the Maleficus shot it.
I'm also
don't know.
very not scared.
Go ahead and give me a just a general. Give me a deception check on the. I am very not scared.
Oh, this is great.
And Tom should also do a wisdom check when he says that.
Okay. All right. So you're treating
Because now,
Neoma that way
the
too.
shield has not swapped, but extended his targeting.
Okay. All right. So Maleficus, how was the deception?
18.
Okay. So pretty good. Like you conceal any like tremble or fear in your voice, but your body language is still pressed up against the car where you left it. Neoma, go ahead and make me a wisdom save. See if the cleric.
Is this against being charmed, or
It is
No.
not against being charmed. No.
okay? It was almost an 18, and then it decided to be a 4, so it's an 11.
Oh no.
Okay. So you also feel this like cold dread seep over you when you insult the shield.
Thranton, don't get back in this car with that shield.
Well, it's gonna happen because the shield is dope.
No, it's not.
I mean, the only reason that anybody's having any trouble right now is because they were mean.
Because that shield's a pit demon.
I may have said that he was an evil pit demon, and that's not wrong, but we've had a perfectly good working relationship up until now, and we still do, right?
Talking to the shield?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say what we got right now is pretty good.
See, we're good. You guys have gotten a little aggressive with it.
Are pit demons legal in this part of Avernus? Do you need like special licensing, or is there
Permitting.
And
it's like there's regular demons and everyone's fine with those, but pit demons, I mean that's
the devil will pipe up the hidden lord and will be like, well, I didn't want to split hairs before, but technically I am not a pit demon. I am a pit fiend. I am not a demon. I am not from the abyss.
See? It's
What if
fine.
I guess it's still very much of the same difference camp? Like there's been all this talk about the nuance of like demon versus devil, and it just like it hasn't sunk in. Like
Just
it's like
Washes.
yeah, it's just this isn't important information to him.
Okay, so I'd
Eh,
say
Um,
at about now, it's been about a minute for you, Maleficus. The fear is wearing off. It is fading off of you.
okay.
Neoma, you're still like terrified for probably another 30 seconds or so in game, but
Is Thranton walking towards the car?
Yeah, I picked up the shield and I've walked back towards the car.
Okay, I have now climbed out of the car through the window, and I'm walking, like backpedaling away from the car as you get closer. Just like, nope, no,
So-
not don't
Nope,
put it in
nope.
my car.
Shield
Don't put
didn't
it in the car.
do nothing, huh?
I would like to. Yeah. So you're still closing in. That's okay.
I would think that I'm at this point. It's only 20 feet. I'm at the car now.
I'm gonna like when you get within like when you close within like 5 feet. Like I'm still trying to back off, but trying to hold my ground, but trying to back off. And like as it wears off, I get a little more brave. But there's a point where like I just roar very loudly.
Roll.
It is a roar of the daunting type, and I would like for the shield and Thranton to be the targets of this roar.
Okay. What's the save?
DC 12 Wisdom save.
Okay. Okay. So I don't know about Thranton, but the shield will fail.
I rolled
Shield's
a
not scared of me.
16.
Thranton passes though.
Okay. So yeah, what's the effect on the shield then?
Just holding my ground. The shield is frightened until the end of my next turn.
Okay,
Wait,
so
did you do a roll for the shield?
yes, I did.
You roll. What'd you roll?
4.
He has a wit. Okay. I was
Yep.
like, he has a wisdom of 18.
He does, but that's only a +4 bonus. So like the shield can't move of its own volition, but Thranton, as you're walking towards the car and towards Maleficus, you sort of feel a little like pressure on your arm from the shield. The shield's kind of like a little bit under pressure.
I'll just like look at it and be like, calm down.
And the
All right,
shield
so-
will say no more, as long
No
as
more.
that effect is active.
The whole
Yeah.
6 seconds.
As the closer Thranton gets to the car, the more Neoma is backpedaling away.
Mhm.
And so I'll just be like, all right, we cool now? Or do you want to see something
No.
else? Do you want to see another trick?
No.
Don't put it in the car.
As soon as Neoma says don't put it in the car, I'm going to put it in my seat in the car.
Okay, and about now the effect is worn off of you, Neoma.
And I'll point at Clyde and be like, Clyde has been fine the whole damn time because he was not rude.
Well, I mean, if it's a fiend and it steps out of that shield, I'll probably have to kill it.
You don't care about fiends.
Yeah,
Yes, I
it's
do.
not like the shield's running around pretending to be a big like Clyde replacer though. It says it's the Lord. Get out of here.
Yeah,
We got
I mean,
one of those.
while it's in the shield, I can't kill it. I don't think so. It's safe for now.
I thought you didn't like devils.
I don't like devils or demons, which both fall in the fiend category.
Do they?
They do.
Yep.
Oh, well, all right.
So I don't like fiends generally. They're all the same to me, and I kill them unless they're a shield because my sword can't kill shields.
True.
Yet. Can't kill shields
Yet.
yet.
We could try running over it with the car.
You could.
I like that idea.
No, not happening.
I'll like
Sleight of hand.
slowly begin walking back towards the car and like begrudgingly get into it.
Yeah, I don't think it can kill us when it's in the shield. It can just make us scared.
Yeah, it doesn't want to hurt you guys.
While it's in the shield.
Definitely felt otherwise just a second ago.
Yeah, because you were being mean to it.
I don't
This
know
is
if I
all-
like what
this
the
is all
shield
on
is
you
doing to
guys.
you.
Just because I found a new friend who makes me more assertive, stronger. You're just jealous. You're just jealous.
No, we
That's all it
don't.
is.
We don't like the people you're hanging out with. We think they're a bad influence on you.
Only people I hang out with, you fucks.
Yeah, but you made friends with this like really sketchy dude.
Like, the real question is, do we consider inanimate objects people?
If they can talk,
If they can talk to us, yeah, and if they can give themselves a moniker like the Hidden Lord.
Oh, now all you guys are like, oh, the shield can talk. You just picked on me for weeks. Weeks.
Yeah, he's like the Hidden Edge Lord in your shield. He's literally a fiend.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna listen to that? We're surrounded by fiends here in Avernus, and you think that's a good idea?
Who says I'm listening to him? He's talking
You?
about. I mean, we're talking. What am I listening to? Like, you think that he's got some kind of influence over me?
Yeah, you said you were gonna free him.
He said that he wants to be freed, and I've been asking him how that happens. I didn't say I was going to do it.
You said you were considering it.
Okay, so considering it and trying to figure out how to do it are different than actually doing it. If he
Yeah.
tells me, he's like, hey, you got to go to the baby factory and then I'll spit out there, then maybe I'll tell you guys and we might change things because I don't want this guy to spit out of the baby factory. But the only way for me to know that is to actually ask him.
have you asked him?
Yes! That's what we've been talking about.
Hey, Mr. Shield.
Haven't you been listening?
Nope.
Mr. Shield, do we need to kill a baby factory?
He doesn't know how to get released.
Like,
That's the
I
point.
don't know, and you'll all hear this. I don't know of any baby factory, though that does sound like a thing that would be down here, to be honest. I've been away for a while. But, no, I think if someone just of the, I don't really know for sure. They didn't, no matter how many people I've asked, they haven't told me. I mean, I think if a person of sufficient power were to cast the right ritual, a spell, or something like that, I could be freed.
Okay,
And then
so
we would kill you.
Why?
So it requires someone to cast a spell and be willing to do so. It's not like it's going to just randomly happen. So I don't understand why you guys are so upset.
Why would we
Huh.
want to free you, Mr. Shield?
I could be a very powerful ally.
How do we know
Could.
you would stay an ally?
You
Exactly.
seem to know a bit about devils there.
Yeah,
Then you
I've
know
killed a
that
few.
we devils do love to make a deal, and when we do, we stick to the terms of that contract.
Sort of, maybe.
We do. We stick to the word of the contract. But we're not. That's what truly separates us from the demons. The demons are just chaotic, bestial things. They're just out for blood and whatever instinct that they have. Demons obey laws and order and rules. Devils, rather. Sorry. It's confusing.
Neoma just like snaps to look at Thran. Like, did you make a deal with this thing?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Shield, has he made a deal with you?
No. No, he has not.
If he has, you have to tell us.
Are you a cop? You have to tell me if you are. No, it's like, no, I truthfully say that he has not made any sort of deal or pact or oath yet.
Insight check on the shield.
Okay. Gimme.
20.
Oh, yeah.
Is it natural?
No. Modified 20.
Shame. So, despite your misgivings, you're not picking up any lie.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to the shield, I think it might be better if it's just you and I that talk from here on out because they don't seem to understand, and I'll gesture to everybody else.
Thran, you're working with a demon.
I'm not working with a demon. A demon happens to be in this super cool shield that I have. I'm not working with him. What have we done? I asked him one time to cast one spell because it was super cool and it helped.
What spell was that?
The Wall of Fire. You didn't just magic. You didn't try and figure out where the Wall of Fire came from when we drove by?
I was driving.
I thought it was the magic of friendship.
Oh, yeah, the magic of my friendship with my dope-ass shield.
We're in Avernus. I just assumed things burst into fire occasionally. I've been worried about it since.
If the shield would pipe up, you're not wrong.
It's been 2 days. It's the first time you brought it up.
And yeah, you all recall at this point, you all know that Thranton is capable of casting spells and doing certain kinds of magic as a paladin. But none of you have ever seen him cast Wall of Fire before. And that doesn't seem to be part of his normal repertoire.
Checks
Upon
out.
consideration.
Well, I can't talk to you while you're like this, and Neoma's just gonna turn and try to pretend to be asleep.
All right, fine. It's gonna be like that, Neoma. It's gonna be like that. Please, I want the ring. Give me the ring.
Oh snap.
No response. She's just like,
Yeah, and I'm gonna be like this, and I get into the front seat and also like aggressively pretend I am sleeping.
With my terrible dex, I'd like to do a sleight of hand to try and steal the ring from him.
Okay, go ahead.
That's an 11.
11. Okay. So let's see. Neoma, there you are. All right. So Neoma, what I envision seeing is Thranton. Are you doing this with your hand
my
or your
big dumb
trunk?
paws.
Your big meaty elephant hands.
Big meaty elephant paws, just trying to grab a ring.
So what ends up happening is just Thranton just sort of ends up just sort of holding your hand, which just thoroughly
Aw.
encloses your hand completely.
Oh.
not entirely understanding what Thranton is attempting to do. Neoma just puts her other hand on top of his, just pats it.
Are you guys in love?
Picks your arm up and then puts it back on you. No. It's
we're
she wakes up
fighting.
and she's just like, no.
Is that why you guys are so close? We should have a wedding in Avernus. That'd be so sweet.
We're not.
So romantic.
Let's see. I know that clerics can get ceremony.
I can cast ceremony.
make it
I'm
legal?
pretty sure Thranton can too.
Again.
You can marry each other.
I'm gonna marry
we're
my
not-
shield. I love my shield so much. I'm gonna marry it.
I'm gonna walk up to Neoma and put my hand on her shoulder and be like, Is that why you're so jealous of this shield?
No, I'm not jealous of the shield.
Sure sounds like
I'm-
it.
Worried that we're going to bring a really powerful pit demon into the world and have to fight it and deal with the fallout of that.
But he
Yeah,
said
but-
he's going to be our ally.
Yeah, we'll kill
He's
it.
a demon.
Yeah, but we can kill it.
And
It's a devil, I think.
it's a fiend. He said he stays true to his word.
Yeah, which is a devil, a devil.
All right, fine.
But I mean, if you're jealous of sharing, Thranton,
You just see Neoma like, you know what? Let's just drive. Let's just get to the baby spawning factory. And we'll
Okay.
kill a bunch of baby demons and I'll feel great.
is that what we're gonna do? Are we gonna kill baby demons?
I
Devils?
certainly hope so.
Wow. This has turned you into someone different, Neoma.
Jealous rage is really showing.
Yeah, this isn't very like you. You've changed.
All
My
right.
snoring
well,
gets louder and more obnoxious.
Where's your echo?
He's hanging off the running board again.
Okay, he's not cuddled up with you.
No,
clearly
but he
not
should
sleeping.
be. We'd take up like the whole front seat though.
The echo go away when you're actually asleep.
Oh, probably.
So we know that
that's
you're
how we
not
know you're
sleeping.
faking.
Oh, let's see. Like the echo just. Let's see. It lasts until it is destroyed, until I dismiss it as a bonus action, until I manifest another echo, or until I'm incapacitated. So yeah, it would disappear if I went to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might accidentally swap with it while you're sleeping, like sleep
Sleep
phasing.
swapping.
Oh no.
That'd be incredible.
Like sleepwalking, but worse.
Well, if they could smell out of the car again.
You just wake up and
and after the after you're far enough away, the echo would just disappear.
I would be able to teleport back to it.
So I do have a meta question. Has
Mhm.
Gilda sort of been with us the whole time?
Yeah, it's, at this point, you guys look up at the roof of the car, and Gilda has actually just completely fallen asleep in the gun turret.
say, I imagined her just doing the Kim Pine from Scott Pilgrim, like, and then falling asleep like that.
Gilda's relatively tiny. Can I pick up Gilda like a baby and put her in the back seat? Because I'm upset with everybody, so I'm gonna sit on the back and like face the other direction like an old station wagon.
Yeah, because Gilda's, you're certainly strong enough to move Gilda.
All right, I would like to do that. Move Gilda into the seat where she can continue to sleep, and I'm gonna sit on the back of the car, facing the back, and pout.
What a whiner.
That's
Do you
beautiful.
take the shield with you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just hug the shield.
Yeah, just
So who's sitting in the front with me?
Yeah. What's the seating arrangement now?
well, Gilda's in the back seat behind the driver.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
in-
front seat, I
Naoma,
think.
you gotta sit shotgun.
No, I'm in back passenger seat.
Oh, wait, I thought Maleficus was sleeping back there.
Yeah, Malefica's sleeping in the
I was
front
sleeping in
passenger.
the front seat. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna have a heart-to-heart chat with you.
I mean, you still
Well,
could.
Fine.
You still could. Like, it's only like.
Yeah, it's the cross seat.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You know what, Maleficus? You might sleep more comfortably in the back here. Let's switch spots. I'm not tired.
Sure. Okay. I do that thing where I try to climb between the front seats to get to the back seat, but I'm a lion, so it's a situation.
It's just all knees and elbows for a minute.
Knees and elbows and fur. It's just, yeah,
In a tiny dune buggy.
toe beans.
So after a bit of reshuffling, Neoma, I'm assuming you just get out of the car.
Yeah.
Just. Okay, so yeah,
I give Thranton a look as like I get out and walk around. Just like look up at him and then just get in the front.
awesome. All right, so yeah, so now it's
as Neoma walks around, I'll be like, Neoma gets to have a friend. Neoma gets to have Skelly.
oh my god.
Oh man.
Man.
This is where our party falls apart.
Goddamn shield.
And yeah, throughout the whole time, because he hasn't been directed otherwise, Skelly's just been spread eagled on the front of the car the whole time. Just, doing his thing.
Leave me out of this.
Being the best hood ornament a skeleton can be. Okay, so now we're back to Clyde's driver's seat, Neoma passenger seat, two sleepy babies in the back, and Thranton on the back of the car.
Angry baby.
Sitting, feet dangling, pouting. The whole car is just a little tipped that way because of it.
So steering's a little floaty. A little
Yeah,
floatier than it was.
if Clyde accelerates a little too hard, we'll just like the front two wheels pick up off the ground.
If you time it right, you can just sort of pretend it's got hydraulics. Just bounce your way across.
Just intimidate our way through the wasteland.
And people say downtime is worthless in D&D. People are friggin' liars.
Where all the action happens.
I think this is a good spot to take a break. So I can breathe and recover after all that. This is amazing. We'll take 5 or so, and we will be right back with the second half of the show. So yeah, be right back.
Cool.
And we're back. Hello.
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 What up?
Hello.
Hello.
Pick it up.
All right.
Hello?
So, a couple of you are asleep in the back. A couple
And
of
in
you
the
are
driver's
not
seat.
asleep in the driver's seat and on the
We just
back.
had a lord off and I won.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Clarification, I am not in the driver's seat with Clyde. I am
That
That's
is
me on
passenger
Clyde's
seat.
lap.
that is correct. Yeah.
Oh,
For now. Give it time.
for now.
Give it time.
Who knows what's going to happen? Because our thing's over. So
Oh.
It's true. Anyway.
so
Yeah.
Neoma, How do you feel about how all that went down?
I think he's just being foolish.
Yeah.
I think
Can I hear this over the rumble of the car?
Go
Are
ahead.
are they trying to be quiet? Are you guys trying to be quiet?
I'm trying to be a little quiet.
Okay.
I'm not like yelling it at the top of my lungs.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't be listening in,
Okay.
but if I heard he's foolish, that might perk me. But if they're trying to be quiet, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you guys are trying to be quiet, there's wind noise and engine noise and all that, so it's not easily overheard unless you're specifically trying.
Trying to be quiet while the wind is blowing in a car.
Yep.
What?
What? What? I said he's being foolish.
You said he's full of fish? Anyways.
Also that.
You think you're gonna get over it?
I mean,
Listen, I'm on your team.
I think you may have misread the situation a little bit.
No, I think I get it. You guys have been together a really long time. I mean,
It's true we have been together for a while.
that shield just comes out of nowhere, like almost literally. I mean, that's got to be tough.
It's been a little weird. He never just talked to inanimate objects before, and finding out that there's a demon. Demon? Demon. Devil? Demon.
Devil,
Demon.
I think.
Pit demon.
Mm-hmm. Devil.
It's a pit demon devil.
Devil.
Got it. That's
Don't
not
make
confusing at all.
bargains. Yeah.
Is weird. I'm more concerned about what the shield is doing to him than necessarily anything else. I mean, he swore an oath to protect me, so
Yeah. And I'll put my hand on your arm and I'll be like, I understand. He's supposed to be devoted to you. And now you feel like he's split.
once again, I really think you're misunderstanding Thranton and I's relationship.
It's okay.
But I understand the sentiment.
It's just us. You can be honest.
I love how this has actually turned into all Neoma.
As promised, something has happened to Neoma.
You put one thing on Facebook. Oh my god.
Yeah, I
understand if you're shy about talking about it.
She looks you dead in the eyes. She's like, there is nothing to talk about in the way that you think that we are talking about
Let me
things.
put my finger to your lips and be like, shh. Okay.
What? No.
Get it.
No. Thank you. I appreciate your willingness to offer a voice of reassurance and help.
Welcome. Again, I'm on your team.
Thank you. We should really find some place to pull over and sleep, though. I think that's what we all just need. We all just need to play. We all just need to sleep for a little bit.
Is there
Heck
any way
no.
to pull over?
Vote now on your phones. Team Neoma or Team Creepy Demon Shield.
Excuse you. I don't think that team name is very fair.
Creepy Devil Shield.
Sorry. Team Edgelord. Hidden Edgelord.
Team Necromancer or Team Hidden Edgelord.
Which one is which?
Which one is the paladin destined for?
Fantastic. All right. Well, at this point, you've been driving for probably another hour. And so let's see. If you would like to try and find a place to pull over again, you certainly can. If you want to make another set of perception or survival checks.
Yeah, I will take a
I
look.
missed my trade.
Yeah, I'll do a
12?
perception from the back.
12,
20
20,
6.
modified.
6. Okay. It's the 6 that's gonna do it. Now, what you guys find as you kind of crest a little rise, you see sort of at the edge of the river. It looks like it used to be a watchtower sort of thing, just like a circular stone structure about two stories tall, or at least it used to be. At this point, it's basically just sort of a semicircle of rubble near the water's edge. And Neoma, with your modified 20, you don't see anybody in the vicinity. It all looks pretty clear. That's about as close as a shelter that you've seen in a little while.
I'm gonna tap Skelly on the foot and be like, Skelly, do you know anything about that place over there?
Yelling over the engine. Oh yeah, one of the watchtowers. Oh yeah. Those dot the river Styx at intervals, so so the Infernal Legions can keep an eye on the river, and make sure there aren't any sort of demonic incursions that pop up. They can call reinforcements and garrisons and all that good sort of stuff. This one does appear to be abandoned, and it happens, every couple of eons or so. They haven't happened to repair it and re-garrison it yet.
The frickin' Boston townie.
Yeah, Bill Burr is with us.
Yep. I'm just gonna turn and look at Clyde and be like, "That should we go? Think it's a good place."
Sure, and I'll turn.
All right. And yeah, that turn
alright.
goes without incident. It's been a while since you've had to turn, but no big deal.
The steering wheel snaps off.
Then
And
we take the shield and plant it on the steering wheel, and he's useful again.
Would it just become a demon car then?
It
It
already
already
is.
kind of is, isn't it? It runs on
But like
souls.
more so than it already was. What was that haunted
Question.
VW bug? Herbie?
Herbie, yeah.
Is it just like the
I don't think it was
the-
haunted.
No, I think Herbie is now much more interesting if it's possessed by the spirit of someone.
It was a gritty late '90s reboot. Yeah,
Herbie Rider.
Brought to you by the director
About
of
a
Scream.
car. Yeah. The family version of Christine. Yeah, Herbie the love bug.
Look, I'm not
For revenge.
possession doesn't necessarily need to be by a malignant spirit. It could definitely be from a benevolent spirit for sure, In any case, you're able to pull over your infernal war machine over to the base of this tower, and yeah, able to post up there if you so choose.
I do so choose.
Yeah. I will cast Animate Dead again to maintain control of Skelly,
Okay.
and then tell him to keep watch. And let
Okay.
us know if anything is coming at us.
Okay. So you have Skelly on watch then, and he'll just are you directing him anywhere in particular, or
Just stand on the car or around the car and keep a lookout for things.
Okay. So yeah, he'll just he'll stand up and he'll just walk right up the windshield and just stop up on top of the car, and just kind of, and just yeah, you see him just looking around, scanning, doing his, keeping a lookout. Does anybody else want to take a watch at any point in the evening or morning, whatever time it is here?
Does this watchtower have some kind of like door?
Not anymore. It's basically just there's like a stone foundation where it used to be, and then like half of a wall.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a shift during the night.
Okay.
I'll take the last shift so that way I can sleep and then uninterrupted and then take the last shift.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I only need 4 hours of meditation or something.
Yeah, half elves and elves get reduced sleep rules. So
Yep. But for your consideration, Skelly can stay awake all night
Mhm.
and take all the watches if we want to do that, and then we can just have a shorter rest period, I think.
Well, I mean, I only need like something like 4 hours anyway, so
Okay, so
I'll probably
Skelly
just be
Skelly
awake.
can take the whole thing, but then Clyde can help out
I'll
at
just-
that point
yeah.
and just wake up and do whatever.
I'll just be there,
okay.
awake,
Yep.
watching.
I'm gonna spend before we go to sleep. I'm gonna use my chef feat to make a bunch of snacks.
Mhm.
And hold on, let me go see how many we get. So, oh man, sorry.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm gonna get 3 special treats, and people can eat one of them to gain temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus, which is only 3. And I'm gonna make a big show of making all of these, and then eating them all myself.
I still have
So-
one.
They expire
incredible.
after 8 hours, so
Once again,
they
completely
do?
They
misreading
do
the
expire.
situation.
Yeah.
Before going to sleep, Neoma casts Create Food and Water next to Threnton, noticing that he's like making food. I'm just like, pile of food, assuming you're cooking, and then she goes to sleep.
excellent. I will eat them all. I'm eating my feelings.
So, for clarification,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
it's 45 pounds of food
Mm-hmm. Bland but nutritious.
and 30 gallons of water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm only gonna eat the nice food, the special the short rest ones that people can get extra hit dice back, but you're all doing your full rest anyways. So
Mm-hmm.
no, okay, I'm gonna eat all of the extra healing ones. I'll save the 3 treats and I'll just leave them in a little pile on like. I assume there's like some kind of like rock that I can just put these 3 treats on. So
Yeah.
you'll see 45 pounds of food turn into 3 like granola bars.
Oh man, no, that's cold.
And then I'm gonna go to sleep. And
Now,
I'm gonna have the shield like not like under me because it'd be uncomfortable and not quite cuddling it, but like close.
mm,
So no one can steal my shield while I sleep.
Something seriously wrong with that elephant.
all right, Clyde. Do you do anything before settling in?
Not really. I probably just like meditate leaning against the car or something,
All right,
like sitting up.
alrighty. And Maleficus, I guess the first question: do you even wake up from your nap in the back, or do you just continue to sleep?
I probably, yeah, so I was aggressively pretending to sleep for a while there, and then eventually my I keep on it safe shade, it's an echo. My echo disappears and I'm sleeping. So yeah, I don't move from the car.
Okay. Yep. So just
It turned
continuing
into
to.
real sleep.
Yeah, turning that fake rest into a real rest.
Excellent.
The savings.
Okay. So. All right. What I would like. Yeah, go ahead. All right, Neoma. As the night, morning, day, there is no change in light whatsoever. As your rest begins, go ahead and just give me a perception check for Skelly.
All right. Perception is wisdom. Oh, he's. We might need to reconsider this in the future. That's an 11.
Okay. Okay.
His
Don't have
wisdom is
eyes in
not
them.
great.
That's
Yeah.
weird. I would figure skeletons to be very wise. Also very smart.
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna get wasped.
Skelly just gets picked up by a wasp and
Taken away.
Just
We
carried
just
away.
wake up and he's gone.
This fucking sucks, guys.
Yep,
Just stop and get a coffee.
that might happen sometime.
Wait, I think that turned into a Brooklyn accent.
a little bit.
Okay, and so everything passes without incident. And Clyde, so about 4-ish hours in, you can come out of your meditation, do what you please. Everybody else is still sleeping.
Probably just like do some training, like push-ups and crunches or whatever I do.
Some squats.
Yeah.
Lots of
Some
squats.
kung fu.
Some handstand push-ups.
You got a positive strength. I think that's
Yeah.
within the realm of possibility.
Yeah. Whatever
No.
Bruce Lee would have done. That's what he's doing.
All right. And okay. And so the rest of the morning passes without incident as well. So everybody can wake up feeling fully rested and
Oh, for
and
the
ready to
record,
go.
I did bring Gilda in like a baby and plant her somewhere. We didn't just leave Gilda in the car.
Gilda, your only friend.
Gilda wasn't mean to me.
Yeah, yeah.
That is true.
We're also cold.
Okay. So yeah, definitely feel free to mark off that sweet long rest. You can get your HP back, spell slots back, all that good stuff. All those abilities you have that are once a day are effectively reset. Because what is time here?
What is time here?
What indeed is time? Oh. See, I'm still on the call. There we go. Okay.
Oh, he's back.
Okay. Camera's just being weird. I'm good. Everything's good. So, with that, you guys are. Let's see. Whoever wants to try and figure out how far away you are from the baby factory, please feel free to go ahead and make a survival check.
I'll do that. Ooh. 24.
24. All right. So
to
you
19.
figure you're maybe only about an hour away at this point, going by the map and how far you've made it so far.
How far we are so far.
That's how they measure distance. How far you are so far.
Yeah.
It's cartography
Back in those
101
days,
right
like
there.
this is the real world.
Yeah, everybody hopping back in the car.
Yeah, when Thranton finally wakes up, Neoma is gonna walk over and be like, "So where'd all the food go?"
And I'll point at the rock and be like, right there.
3 granola bars?
Yeah. This is hell, man.
That
This
was
is
enough for
literal hell.
15 people for a full day.
I remember it differently.
Neoma will walk over and like break off the tiniest piece of one of the granola bars and eat it.
See? Tasty, huh?
Yeah, they're pretty good. Am I
Thanks.
instantly
and I'll
full?
walk away.
Like land.
Oh, yeah, they are
Yeah.
very dense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you would feel full, but it is certainly more appetizing than the bland food that the spell makes. I like to think that the spell basically just makes like bread and potatoes. You
Oh,
know?
that is
starchy.
more
thing.
flavor than I was imagining.
Yeah,
I was picturing like gray, like food substance.
Nutrients.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Food stuff.
Oh no.
Like-
It's like
Like the stuff they ate in the Matrix.
yeah.
Yeah.
This
It's like the goopy crap.
wow. Yeah, I guess I'm charitable.
It's all right. One of my items is a spice rack that I wear across my chest, and I just have spices to spice things up.
Yeah, the
Spice
the
rack.
spice rack, patent pending.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll put the 3 granola bars in my bag just so that we don't forget them and then get into the car.
I'll make a comment and be like, wow, all 3 for you.
Okay.
And then getting in the car, I will hand them out.
Okay. I don't see this part because I'm sitting in the back facing the other way.
All right,
Right. Let's go.
let's ride. All right, so you make your drive, and true to form, about an hour down the road, you see come into view along the shore. There's like you see. It's kind of gross. There's like a lake of bubbling black goo. A small lake, but it's pretty way bigger than a puddle. And along the edge of this lake, you see these. We'll call them trees, just from a distance, and they're sort of like growths just clustering around the shoreline of the lake, and each growth is kind of the same color as this like iridescent black goo that makes up the lake. And it looks like these trees kind of like hang and sag over like a really meaty willow tree. And it looks like there are large fruit hanging from the boughs of these trees. And as you get a little bit closer, you can see that there's a small group of figures standing around the trunk of one of these trees, and it looks like they're building some kind of like maybe a fire, like some kind of big pyre bonfire thing around the base of one of these trees.
All right. Gross.
I'm still facing the other direction, so I don't see any of this.
What? So what are we? I'll look at Lulu and be like, so what are we doing here? You said to come here.
Yeah, I think this was. There was something about a place where demons are born that was important. Like, we came here, or were here, or yeah, something about this place was important, and we might be able to find it If we check it out, if we ask, I don't know if we ask them. I don't know.
Well, do they look friendly?
As you drive closer, you do, with your elf eyes, you do see that they are bearded devils, of the kind that you've killed a few already. So you're starting to get the feel for what they look like.
Am I getting the blood rage?
I mean,
I need to kill them all.
that's up to you.
How many are there?
5.
I stealth.
You're
You're driving.
driving.
All of a sudden, there's no one in the car.
You
No one
yeah,
in
you
the
just
car.
Pull over.
you just cut the engine and you just coast. But yeah, I mean, if you want to stop the car in stealth, you can totally do that.
Yeah, I stop the car. I get out and be like, "It's go time," and I try and stealth.
Okay.
How far away are we?
Oh, you know what that is? Nat 20.
At this point, you are probably about 100 feet away.
Okay.
Sweet.
And
Clyde, why are you stopping? Wait, what?
I'm down. I'm underground. There's nothing to hide behind.
well,
Since the
are
car isn't moving, I'm gonna sort of like hop up into the ready and look around a little bit.
okay, and yeah, you look around and towards the front, and you see the bubbling black lake, these weird black shiny trees with weird fruit, and a cluster of devils around one of the trees. It looks like there have been some like fallen trees and there are rocks. There is just general debris around here. So Clyde, with that roll, you can certainly make a stealthy approach.
I don't know why I'm moving like a spider.
Why not?
Because you're in hell?
So it'll
Blend-
probably
blend
take me
in.
like a couple minutes to get up close.
Yep. Staying stealthy takes you a couple turns to get within stabbing range.
Yeah, and I'll try and like go to one that's probably the most isolated, kind of off on their own.
Okay. What does everybody else do? Well, Clyde's making his approach.
So when Clyde is stealth, we don't see him.
Not really, unless he wants you to,
Okay.
or unless he
Or
knew.
we are actively looking for him.
Yeah.
Can the shield? Does the shield know where he is? Like, can the shield talk to him?
Let's see. That is a great question. Let me double check.
'Cause in
it
essence, what
does
I'm
have some
thinking-
special senses.
Yeah. In essence, what I'm thinking is, I want to be like, can you tell him to not attack right now?
Do not.
Please stop, because he can talk with it telepathically with any creature it can sense within 120 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if we can sense him or not. I know I can't. My perception is garbage.
That's a good question.
There we go. Hearing and true sight out to a range of 20 feet. Okay. Well, tell me what true sight is. Internet, not true seeing. I know what true seeing is. True seeing gives you true sight. Thank you.
But out to a specific
Okay.
range to see both in normal and magical darkness.
Yeah.
As well as that they can see invisible objects and creatures.
Yeah. So Clyde is technically not an invisible creature, and he's not doing any sort of illusion. He's just being very stealthy. So technically,
Okay.
no, it can't see him. It can just sort of like, if it wanted to sort of shout to Clyde telepathically, it could do so. It does not.
Okay. So I'll notice that we parked, and I'll see them off in the distance, and I'll be like, well,
And you'll see
Clyde's
the
probably going over there.
you'll see the driver's seat is empty.
Yeah. So that's probably where Clyde is going. So I'd like to try and get about halfway there, like get within 60 feet.
Okay. Are you trying to be stealthy or no?
Yeah, I'll try and like not just walk up broad-shouldered, tall.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and give me a stealth check.
4.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Figured I'd roll like Clyde for once.
Well, you did it. Congratulations.
Okay. So yeah, you'll be able to start making your approach. It's not exactly quiet or hidden or anything, but yeah, you're not actively charging in. You're still being cautious.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're relatively easy to detect. Neoma and Maleficus, what are you two doing?
Seeing Thranton start to walk up, just be like, "Oh, son of a!" And turn back to Maleficus, be like, "We gotta do this," and then get out of the car.
Yeah, I will. I'll go with Neoma and Conjure and Echo come with us.
Because I'm not going all the way in. I'm getting about halfway and sort of like kneeling down. So
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm getting out when you're about, like 15, 20 feet from the car.
Yep.
I'm assuming Gilda's just going to stay and protect the car?
Gilda is still asleep. She had to be kind of bundled back into the back seat.
That's concerning.
You're very concerned about everybody but yourself, Neoma.
True facts. And I'll have Skelly shamble along with us.
Okay.
And then I'll probably stop like 10, 15 feet back from Thranton.
Okay.
and
Maleficus,
try to-
you doing anything different?
No,
Okay.
nope. Just kind of watching, keeping an eye on it.
Okay. All right, so you guys all make your moves forward. After a minute or so of moving in varying degrees of stealth, Clyde, you are now probably about 10 feet away from the devil that is most isolated and furthest back.
Okay.
And now that you're up close, you can see that they are definitely heaping up coals and fallen wood and couple skeletons around the base of one of these trees, definitely looking to set it on fire. And as you're looking at what they're doing, one of them that is closest to the tree is also actively like poking at one of these weird fruit that's hanging from the tree, and it looks like it's about the size of a rugby ball, so pretty big, ovoid, fleshy.
Okay.
And it pokes one of them with the glaive that they all seem to carry, and you can hear in abyssal them talking, not abyssal, infernal, them talking to each other, and one of them will say, "Don't poke it. Stop poking it. It's gonna open, and we're gonna have to deal with it. Stop poking it." And the guy that's poking is like, "I'm gonna poke whatever the hell I want." And he pokes it one more time, and it's kind of splits open, and out comes sort of a chicken.
Oh,
Sort
good.
of.
I
Like,
don't
That's
like that
on the
you
menu,
put sort
boys.
of in there twice.
it
That means it's a
is.
totally normal chicken.
It's like it's chicken-esque.
That's worse.
Love chicken.
Chicken inspired.
Yeah, chicken adjacent.
KFC's menu.
Yeah, It's got chicken legs, pretty normal avian looking legs, no feathers, just flesh, a couple of little like quills, like a plucked chicken, a fanged face on the front, no beak, no avian beak, so it's a normal mouth with fanged teeth. And it's an ugly looking bastard, to be sure. I popped a link in the chat for you guys to look at if you feel the need.
I do.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's everything I ever
So-
dreamed of.
You were describing something horrifying,
Mm-hmm.
and somehow the image is even worse.
So that is an abyssal chicken.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's not pretty.
No, it's
I'm
not.
no longer on board with this.
And the one that poked it will be like, shrug, like, oh, shit, and then it'll swing the glaive around and just chop it and bisect it and kill it. And after a few seconds, it'll start dissolving into that gooey demon ichor that you guys have seen before. And that ichor will just kind of, with the slope of the ground around, will sort of start oozing its way into this lake.
Sweet.
So, stumbled upon a lake of demon ichor that spawns abyssal chickens from trees. And so these devils are around, and you can see that they've already destroyed several of these trees. It looks like this is sort of a regular work crew, that this is just what they do for their day job. They just burn these trees to the ground so they stop spawning abyssal chickens.
Makes sense.
That's perfectly normal.
Yeah, they're probably doing good work here.
Should we applaud them?
It's up to you guys.
No.
Skelly just starts clapping.
Just bony, clack, 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 clack.
No, not really.
Yeah, so what would you guys like to do, gazing upon this scene?
Kind of waiting to see where Clyde pops up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna look behind me and see that Maleficus and Neoma are back there. I'm gonna sort of gesture them to come closer, so that way we're all sort of in the same vicinity.
Hmm. So they're like getting rid of these trees that are spawning these chickens.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I can't kill them because they're killing things that I want dead. So I just kind of stand there and I'm just going to watch for a while longer while I decide.
Okay. So as you watch, they just go about their business. They set this tree on fire at the base, and it goes up surprisingly quickly. Almost like the oil on this is actually kind of flammable, almost. And it goes up kind of quick. There are a couple of these fruit that do open and drop a couple more chickens as the heat gets to them, and the devils will spear those as they come out. You'll see one of the devils, when it spears one of the chickens, will actually like take it and hold it out over the fire for a minute, and instead of dissolving into ichor, it actually does seem to cook up. And Clyde, from where you are, and Thranton, from back where you are with your keen sense of smell, you do actually, it does smell reminiscent of roasting chicken. This is actually probably the nicest smell you've smelled since you got down here. It actually smells like a
Hmm.
a really fatty, greasy chicken, but it does have a normal meat smell. And
Sounds like a trap.
you see him just still on the spear, just kind of take bites out of it while they go about their work. And you see that one of these devils is sort of separate from the others, and the four that kind of seem to be a more tightly knit group, they keep like poking and like ribbing the one guy that's sort of separate. And Clyde, you can hear them like actively teasing this fifth devil. They're
They're
like,
bullying this devil.
yeah, they'll be like, come on, set fire to a tree. Come on, you haven't set fire to one yet today. Come on, torch a tree. Torch a tree. What, do you like the demons? Torch a tree. And this one devil shows like a fair amount of reluctance to do so. Like this one devil's like, I don't really want to set the trees. Like they're just chickens. They taste good. It's fine.
Okay. Maybe I should just kill him. All right, I'll just keep watching. See if the guy burns a tree down.
As they get this tree good and going, they seem to be pretty content that it's on its way. They'll start building another pyre around the next tree over in the cluster. And they'll take some of the burning stuff from this tree and move it over to that one. It's a controlled burn for sure. They're not just setting the place ablaze, but they want to make sure they're getting every tree, it seems. And then they'll be like, come on, Crick, come on, do this one. Got to do this one. Zariel sent us. This is the job. This is the work. This is what we got one job. We got one job, man. Burn these trees. Do the job. He's like,
Do the job.
He's like, fine, and he'll like grab like a burning twig from the pile and toss it onto the the pyre they just built, and it kind of like half-heartedly burns and sputters a little bit. And all the other four devils just laugh at him like, what are you doing? What is this? And then they go and torch this tree too. And the cycle just kind of perpetuates as they go along.
Hmm. What happens while the trees are burning? Like, are the little chicken pods popping?
Yeah, the chicken pods will pop at once the flames reach high enough, and the four devils are standing around with the spears ready to jab those to death. When they do, just so they seem to be corralling them and poking them, and if they don't disperse immediately, they'll like dissolve. They'll cook one and eat it. Just kind of at random. But yeah, once all the pods are off the tree, then they don't seem to worry about it anymore. And the tree just goes up on flame.
Well, I'm probably gonna back down then because they're killing devils or killing demons.
The enemy of my enemy. The
Yeah,
enema
they're
of my
balancing.
enemy.
They're keeping the balance, so I guess I'll kind of like stealth my way back to the car.
Okay. Do you make contact with the rest of the group on your way back?
Sure hope not.
Yeah, just avoid them. Well, they're stealth.
Well, everybody else is just sort of
Just off in the distance, just kneeling.
yeah,
chilling.
just taking cover behind a log or some rubble or a rock or something. Just keeping an eye on it, waiting on your cue.
Yeah, I'll present myself to them when I get close enough.
He just
Just
sneaks
be
up
like-
beside us. What are you doing?
Poof. What are you guys looking at?
Where have you been?
Deciding whether I should kill them or not.
Okay, well, I should have expected that.
Yeah, I'm impressed that you're over here then.
Yeah, I figured they're keeping the balance and killing everything, killing demons. So let them keep doing it, I guess. Things are complicated down here. I thought it was going to be easy, just murder all the demons and devils. But, ugh. That chicken smells good, though.
I don't smell any chicken.
Well, they're roasting up a demon chicken over there. It smells pretty good. I wouldn't eat it, though.
Why not?
It's demon chicken.
All
Rather
right,
eat
so
starch bars.
I'd like to go back to the car and ask Lulu and be like, so is this where we're supposed to be?
Okay. So you get back to the car, and Lulu will be waiting there, and she'll be like, yeah, this seems really familiar. This whole process seems really familiar, but but there's no citadel here. There's no sword. There's nothing like it. It should be this big thing. This isn't it.
Yeah, there's definitely not a citadel here.
And after a bit, you guys will actually see that the work crew, they definitely at one point do a hard stop. And they're all they stand around for a minute. And then leave. Like, they just not that they have watches, but they would all just look at their watches and just be like, well, all right. And then they head off.
Well, it's break time.
Where'd they go?
They head towards their own around a bend, around a big old boulder. You hear an infernal war machine fire up, and a tormentor bigger than yours, much more heavily armed than yours.
Oh yeah, figures.
Cruises away.
I'll say to the group, be like, do we want that? Because we have to give this one back. We could just
Maybe we could have two of them.
take that.
I would like everybody to go ahead and give me a perception check real quick.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
12.
6. Roll like garbage.
I think it's a 12.
Okay. So, you guys that got the 12s, you hear the rumbling of that car hauling ass off into the distance. Maleficus, sort of interspersed with that noise, you hear another infernal engine coming closer.
No,
There is another car coming our way. Did I say car? I meant vehicle. If there's another land vehicle coming our way. I don't know what a car is.
And from what you can hear with that fantastic natural 20, it is a smaller, it sounds smaller. Like the engine sound is a little more higher pitched and not quite as throaty and loud.
Yeah. We're looking at there's only 8 cylinders, maybe 2.5-liter engine displacement.
Yeah, but how many souls does it run off of?
It's
Good
running on those
question.
premium souls. They cost a little more.
Premium souls.
Premium souls only. And you hear it's getting close.
It's getting real close. We should get into our own car. Head vehicle. Run.
Alright. I'll run to the vehicle and jump in the driver's seat.
Yeah,
I'll jump in the passenger seat.
I'll hop on the
shotgun.
back like I have been.
I will hop in the back passenger seat, and Skelly will take his traditional place on the hood.
And my shade will hang out on the running board.
Okay.
Nothing to see here, just other devils
And
in their car.
and as you guys get in the car, zipping into view, you see it's called a Devil's Ride, but it's a motorcycle. Effectively, it's a 2-wheeled, open-topped vehicle with one passenger riding on the back. And you see that zip into view, go past you guys, and stop at the edge of the lake near one of the trees that hasn't been ripped open, that hasn't been burned yet. The passenger is not a devil that you recognize. Not that you can see. It's a medium humanoid-ish. It has a bird feet, bird head, and bird wings. And you see it's a burp. It's a burp person, and you see they're wearing goggles, and over their beak they got like a bandana, looks like, covering their beak and most of their face. And you see them pull their bike up, hop off, and you see them just sort of start to poke around the base of the tree. You see them kind of approach the edge of the river, or of the lake, and crouch down at the edge of the lake for a minute. You see them just sort of start looking around, completely ignoring the car that it just drove by.
Great.
I mean,
Who
Should
is
we
the cat with the
engage?
beak?
Beak cat.
Beak cat.
So one of them is a demon and one of them is not.
Devil?
Devil, right?
What?
You said there were 2 of them?
Oh no, there was just one rider. This one bird
Oh,
person.
Oh, okay,
Sorry.
okay.
Yep.
How far away? 100 feet?
Yeah, they're about 100 feet. They didn't pull up to the exact spot that the that the devils left, but yeah, they pulled up into the same sort of vicinity.
Okay.
Should we? I'll say to everybody else. Should we go talk to this person? They don't look like anybody else that we've seen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
worst
mean,
case
our car's
scenario.
bigger than theirs. We can take them.
So worst case scenario, we have them outnumbered significantly.
That too.
Clyde, what do you think?
What if I try and go steal that big car vehicle
They
and
have a
run them over
motorcycle.
with it? Huh?
The big car's gone.
Oh, is it gone?
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
car.
it
Yeah,
went
they
away
have
and
a
this one came in.
motorcycle.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it stopped
Yeah,
when it
there's
saw
just
the other one. Come.
ships passed in the night,
Yeah.
afternoon.
I say we see what they're up to.
Okay, let's go. Do we want to just say hello, or do we just want to?
Let's keep our distance and see first. They
Okay.
did ignore us.
Well, they may think that we're another set of devils because that's all you see driving around out here. they may not have paid attention to what was in the car. Like, how many vehicles do you look into?
That's true. I stealth. Ooh, bad. I think it's a 13. Yeah, 13.
Okay. So what would you like to do?
Similar to how I approached the group before,
Mhm.
only trying to keep my distance while observing this burb.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back to the same place we were sort of kneeling before, about 60 feet away.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll follow Thranton, do the same thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and predict how close Clyde is, not knowing that he's not going in to actually attack. And right when I think that he's about to get there, I'm gonna be like, "Hey!" and just sort of yell to this burb guy.
Okay. And
Trying to sabotage me?
Trying to get this guy to not die instantly.
And while you guys were moving up, you could sort of see, like, it looked like they, like, scooped up a couple of vials of the lake goo and put that in a bag. And you see that they, like, went over towards the tree and kind of, like, if you've ever seen anybody harvest, like, a cocoa pod, off of a cocoa tree, he just sort of takes a spear and jabs at the base of one of those chicken fruit, where it met the tree, and just sort of popped the whole pod off and caught that in another sack and tied that up. And when you get close enough and Threaten calls out, the bird will be like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. 1 minute. Just gotta wrap up some stuff here. 1 sec."
What?
Are you harvesting those?
Like sort of tilt his head all bird-like in consideration. Just, but I don't know about harvesting. That implies taking multiples. I really just need the one. So picking, I guess. Picking this. Yeah, yeah.
Why?
Dinner. Mostly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. The goo, I will just in case you're wondering, the ichor is not for dinner. That is for something else.
What is it for?
Is that for dessert?
No, don't eat that. Don't. And he'll like sort of walk back towards the bike, and walk closer to you guys, and he'll actually walk past you, Clyde, and be like, "Hey, how you doing?" and and be like, "So no, that's for the head office. That's one of the reasons we're down here."
Okay, well, I'll stop trying to stealth. And I'm just going to be like, "What's your name?"
He'll be like, "Oh," like, "I am," and he will screech at you.
Okay.
Does
I'll
anyone
screech.
speak Arakakra?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
Okay. So yeah, he will screech and he'll be like, "But you can just call me Screech," and he'll just say the word Screech.
What are you doing over here, Screech?
Well, getting some demon ichor, getting ready to send that back through the old hordes person bag, and yeah, and then getting some chicken for dinner. If you know what you're doing, these cook up real nice. Use that back at the cabin. That'll be nice. We haven't really had. It's been a couple days since we've been able to like get the timing right, to get here when the devils aren't. They do shift changes real regularly, but I don't know how they tell time. None of us do.
So there's more than just you?
Oh yeah. There's let's see, 4 of us, Yeah, there's 4 of us here at this franchise.
Franchise? This is a KFC down here. So, are you guys condemned souls, or are you somehow lost in Avernus?
Oh no! I signed up for this gig.
You what?
Well, I mean not this gig per se, and and he'll be like, all right, let me back up. You must be new here. And be like, Screech, and he'll point at the strap of his bag, and on it is a stylized logo, an A and an I, with an infernal character underneath it. Clyde, you can recognize that as the infernal letter A.
Okay.
Like Acquisitions Incorporated, Avernus branch, Hordes person, is my particular role. Back at the cabin, we got we used to have a cartographer. She went crazy. She went home. And yeah, we got ourselves an occultant and a decisionist. And who's the new guy? Who's the new guy? Oh yeah, and we got a lore keeper. He's the new guy. We are down here to to acquire. You inquire, we acquire. Um, and yeah, we just send stuff that's real hard to get up on the material plane, but real easy to get down here. And we shoot that back up to the home office in Waterdeep. Don't know what the hell they do, but yeah, no, it's decent money. It's good work.
So, sorry to interrupt. My name's Neoma.
Mhm.
What you're implying you have a way to get out of here?
Not really.
Well, you just said one of your coworkers went crazy and then went home.
Yes, yes, that is true. I did say that. So let me. So there is a way for people, for like one person at a time, to get sent forward and back. Um, there are forms that got to be filled out. We don't have a documancer, so it's a little bit harder than usual to secure those forms. Um, so, but yeah, like one person at a time. I mean, there is an employee welfare program, and planar madness is covered in the policy. So she was able to head back. The rest of us have been able to keep all the screws tight, so we're all still gainfully employed down here.
I I worry that I may have given the misconception that I'm interested in becoming an employee. What I really meant was, how do you leave from here? How did that happen? I would like to not be here anymore, and you appear to have a way to let people not be here.
I see. Yeah, I see. I'm sorry. That is a more common question than I should really expect. I don't, sorry. Um, Short answer, no, I don't. I don't have a way. The company has a way. Um, and it is really sort of a one in, one out situation. That's the deal.
But how quick is this one in, one out policy? Can we do like rapid fire one in, one out?
I mean, I guess yeah, you could. How many people are we talking? And he'll like tilt his head on like look at you one eye at a time.
I'm gonna guess 5 at the minimum.
One.
I'll
There's just
lean in.
one.
No, I'll lean into Naomi and be like, 100?
Neoma's like 5, but that doesn't count Maleficus in her head. It counts Skelly instead.
Well,
No,
Like-
see, Skelly would be left behind no matter what, because if it's one in, one out, Skelly would be too far away.
yeah.
That's true. So 4.
So, well, and Lulu 5.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. See,
And
thinking of yeah.
you're just gonna leave the Duke and all the townspeople? And you say that I've turned into a bad guy.
100
100. Okay.
ish.
Yeah. Realistically 100.
That is probably more than is covered. I mean, if you could pay, we might be able to work something out.
How
Can
much
I
It's-
talk to your
it's-
supervisor?
We can try. We can try.
Great.
Oh, you mean right now?
As soon as possible.
Like, well, yeah, all right. And just be like, yeah, just let's see. So let's see. I just gotta make sure. And he'll pull out like a little list and be like, all right, 5 demon ichor vials. Okay, that's all the bag can do without doing weird shit. Okay. 1 chicken pod. Okay. Yeah. A rock. Why the fuck would he say a rock or whatever? And he'll like just pick up a rock from the ground and just like put that in the chicken bag. And just be like, and check, nothing else. All right, okay, I'm good here. So yeah, if you guys want to follow me, I can bring you back to the office. And yeah, we should be able to. We might be able to do some talking. Shift change, I think. It's either in a minute or an hour. I don't know. But more devils will be back.
We should probably go then.
Yeah, I mean, I am. So I won't be confused if you follow me.
All right.
That's cool.
I'll go to the car and rev it up.
I will walk over towards the motorcycle and like act like I want to get on it with him and be like, oh, okay, all right.
And be like, I never ridden with 2.
Okay, it's all right. That's all right. And I'll just walk back towards the car. I'll sort of hustle back towards the car.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be weird.
Yeah. And yeah, he'll get on his bike. You'll see him fish around in a pocket, pull out what's definitely a soul coin, pop that into where the gas tank would be on a motorcycle.
The coin slot.
Yep.
Point
100%.
operated motorcycle.
100%. And fire that up, and he'll start to move off.
I guess
All
we
right.
follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on the back of the car and I'm gonna face forward this time. I'm like gonna have my hands on the turret, but I have no idea how it works, so I'm just sort of using it as support.
Yeah, you're not licensed.
I'm not licensed for this. Our only other person who is licensed is narcoleptic.
All right,
Yep.
and I think that's where we're gonna call it for this evening.
All right, met a bird person.
Didn't die.
Met a bird person, didn't die,
Bird.
Gonna get employed.
still technically unemployed. You're all drifters. All right. Well, that was
That was a game.
That was
That
a game. That was very good.
Very
A lot
productive.
accomplished.
That was an emotional roller coaster. So much more so than any other episode has been so far. There was friendships made and broken.
Hearts broken.
Hearts broken.
Hearts on fire.
Like-
Desire.
Like there was fear, there was anger. Like
Hate.
yeah, like this is you met a bird,
We didn't
Everything you
kill
look for.
innocent people.
Incorporated.
You didn't? You didn't kill people who were just out doing their jobs?
Clyde showed restraint.
Clyde showed a lot of
Look at all this
restraint.
character
I've
growth.
grown so much
Clyde,
in hell.
like, Art can confirm this. I was trying to figure out how that particular section of the game would go, and knowing the usual MO of this team.
This team.
Well, yeah, this party, this loose assembly of work colleagues.
No, the team is good. This is the action of a single individual.
Yeah, but usually once one head gets lopped off, everybody else is just like, well, we're
Well,
lopping
I'm
heads.
not gonna let my friend die.
Yeah, I'm the driver.
So I figured, try to figure out a way out of it that I didn't entirely need to do, which I am pleasantly surprised by.
I think we could have taken 5 of them, or however many there were.
Oh,
Yeah, it would have been.
Oh,
Easier.
realistically, you
Fine.
probably could have. It would have been easier with Gilda, but 4 of you plus Skelly probably, and an Echo, would probably not
Echo.
have a terrible time of it.
Yep, Skelly and the Echo, but not my shield. Oh, can't have that.
Look, 2 of them are
Doesn't-
capable of independent locomotion.
All right, I'm making Gilda. I'm asking Gilda to make robot legs for my shield now.
These are things you can do.
It can't see though. It's just like walking, and you have to like guide it in a direction.
Like, no.
No arms, just legs.
Yeah, if it falls
Just
over,
walks
it's
up to
just
things and tries to headbutt it.
Bonk.
just clang. And then it's just like a turtle, 2 feet on the wrong side.
Just pushing itself along the ground.
Fantastic. Well,
That's a good
that,
time.
that was a good time. That was a very good time. So thank you for watching. Thank you everybody for playing. It was amazing. And we will be back next Monday, provided everybody has internet. We shall see. The stream's somewhat sponsored by Spectrum Communications. Which, like, realistically, I think, yeah, Tom, you would be the only one technically who would be outside that range. You would be some
Yep.
other mega conglomerate monopoly.
Yep.
Yep.
Good old Comcast.
Yep. That checks out.
Good
So
Good times.
I'm so excited about it.
you should be. You should never be excited about that. But yeah, we should be back next week, and we will experience the Acquisitions Incorporated Avernus branch, and we'll see where that gets everybody next week. But until then, I hope everybody has a good night.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.